try this again. This is the second attempt at trying to film this review. And we're really, really committed because we don't even like this show anymore.
They got one more bad episode and y'all just won't be seeing me.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Lord Misha and I am here with my best friend Imani. And we are back for another review of Grown-ish Season 1, episode... I don't know what episode this is.
6.
Are you sure? I thought last week was 6.
Well, what you just said on the last take was 6. So
yeah, but then I'm looking at this and I see 6 here. Girl, who cares?
Unbreak my heart.
Don't leave me in.
Yes, Tony. No. Let me hear it. Basically,
Zoey has been in bed for a couple days, whatever, who knows, she's sulking, and all of her friends, Anna, Naomi, the twins, they're, trying to convince her to go out. They're all dressed up, and, basically they get her dressed up, they get her out of her PJs, and she switches out into this cute little bandage spaghetti strap dress, and then they're all getting ready. They're taking selfies like girls do before they go out, and then boom, the lights go out. Did you just put a whole thing?
My lips was dry.
I just realized.
And I tried to be so low and everything I did was not. Wait till you see. Wait till you see. You're going to be mad at me.
Whatever. Because, this episode is kind of boring. So they convince her to get dressed. They're taking selfies and then the lights go out. And if you've ever stayed on campus, blackouts on campus can be fun as long as they don't last too long. So basically, lights go out and Zoey put her PJs back on. She's like, whatever, I'm not going out. Zoey, the girls, they're having a little blackout night in their dorm room. And basically, Zoey is worrying about Cash. She's just thinking about Cash, and she's, explaining to the girls how he's just on her mind. And they tell her to stop worrying about him because he's probably not worried about her. Which,
that's how it be.
She says she can't eat right, she can't sleep, and the twins tell her that she's one big trans fat diet. I thought that was really funny. I like how they touch on the fact that girls really are into their image, because Naomi straight up tells her the best part about being depressed is losing weight, and I totally feel akin to that. Listen, sometimes I get sick and I'm not bulimic or anything, but I have gastritis, and I'll when I flare up, I'll throw up for a couple days, and at the end I always say the light at the end of the tunnel is the fact that I will probably be smaller. You gotta be positive. Anyway.
That's so dumb.
Anyway, can't get Cash off her mind. And so to make her feel better, they start talking about their first heartbreaks. Anna has some weird stories. She has a weird family. Anna tells her that her first heartbreak was with her cousin. And then the reason why her heart was broken was because her cousin
made out with her aunt.
Kind of weird Spanish family is this?
Is this a Spanish stereotype? Is this something I don't know about?
I guess.
It's because there's so many of them. That
yeah, probably, right.
She didn't even know that was her cousin because she described it as her aunt's son. Bitch, that's your cousin.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
But basically, Zoey's main thing is how could his feelings change out of nowhere? So Naomi is trying to get her out of the funk, and she said, I'm gonna pour you a shot, and I'm gonna keep pouring until you say something, negative about Cash. So they start playing that game, and Zoey says that Cash never used your and your properly, and I said Cash looks like somebody who won't use your and your properly.
Your and you are.
Yeah, your and your.
I'm just saying they don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You should know what I'm talking about.
But that's not what she said on the TV.
I was confused at this part. I'm not really sure if something happened in editing, but one of the twins said I don't know, maybe I'm slow. That maybe. She asked Cash out the other day, but then they jumped to a scene and then nothing happened besides them just walking with major attitude.
Maybe they tricked him to grill him. Because he tried to speak and they was just
that don't make Zoey basically reveals at the end of this conversation that she's been texting him for a few weeks now. She's still been communicating with him. So they're asking her why, how did they start speaking, and she says he likes an old Instagram pic, and basically that's how they started talking. So the girls are like, no, you gotta unfollow him on Instagram, you can't talk to your ex, like that's the number one rule. So they basically make this whole big ordeal, and Zoey unfollows Cash on Instagram. Next scene, Aaron comes to the door, and he comes with a bottle of champagne and some candles, and basically the girls confront him and they put him on the spot and say that you're clearly here trying to have a blackout hookup. And then he's like, no. And then across the hall, another guy, was it Vivek? Mm-hmm. Vivek was across the hall trying to get into some other girl's room basically, and confirming the fact that the blackout hookup is a thing. So Aaron goes in, Vivek goes in, and they end up having a discussion on who takes breakups. Why am I saying it like that? Who takes breakups the worst, girls versus guys?
Is that even a question?
Yeah. I mean, you ever seen that meme where it's like the succession, like the months, where it's like the first day, the girl's crying, the guy's like whatever. The first week, the girl's like mellow, and he's like still bitches. And then like the next month, she's like, yeah, and he's like all sad. You never seen that meme? Really? I mean, who do you think takes the worst?
Girls.
They all make their case, and it's pretty good cases. I'm not gonna go into it because really it was pointless. Like this episode,
they got one more.
It was a filler episode. You see, Maya has nothing to say. Like she has nothing to say. She's on her phone.
Yeah, totally.
Get off of your phone.
It's not you guys. Is this episode like? Are we done yet?
I didn't even do my hair for this review.
That's how the episode had us.
Everyone leaves, and Aaron and Zoey are in the room alone, and Aaron tells her that Cash wasn't the only person worth something in that relationship, that she was worth something. She was beautiful, she's goofy, and they have a little cute moment.
That pissed me off because when he had the chance, why you didn't take your chance? Now because somebody else wanted me and got me, now you want to know what's up? Now you want to be in my face and tell me how I'm just so
well, you remember Zoey was talking to him and Luca, so he got... No, well, yeah, why? He was playing games. He was playing games.
That's why he played her, and that's why she started talking to Luca.
Yeah, he definitely was playing games. Yeah, I mean, Aaron is...
And it's funny how that worked. Now I got cash, now you sweating me. But when you had the chance to sweat me, but episodes ago, when you had the chance to sweat me, you wasn't worried about me.
That's how it be. But he's trying to shoot his shot. He's trying to get his moment, see if he can make a thing. And he brings her the news that Cash is hooking up with Zoey Kravitz.
Some next girl.
Zoey Kravitz.
Like Lenny Kravitz's daughter? Yeah. She's on the show? Or
no,
just a name?
Yeah, they're just talking. So she's like freaking out. Her girls come back into the room and she tells them how it's only been 3 weeks since they broke up, and like how could he already be hooking up with another Zoey, and how she can't compete with that Zoey.
He was hooking up 3 days after, like
probably.
3 weeks,
yeah. That she thought that they had hope, and that she wants to call him.
That's why girls take breakups worse.
Because they're crazy?
Yeah, what do you still think you got hope
I've seen guys do some crazy stuff.
That's if he really loves
you. Kate used to run after cars and...
But that was after a long...
Like, run after cars.
That was after a long relationship.
I guess, yeah.
Like, 3 months is not making a nigga crazy.
How long were they together?
Yeah, a couple...
Barely, like a few weeks, right?
3 episodes, so that's 3 weeks.
So, she said she wants to call him. The twins say, don't do that. Like, you're going to be a crazy bitch. And Zoey is adamant about calling Cash. So she leaves. She goes into the common room of the dorm. And she's contemplating calling him now. But he calls her first. So she answers the phone. And, she's like, what the hell? Like, oh, my God. And as, they're talking on the phone, he walks into the common area. And, they have... the confrontation that she's been wanting to have, like, how could you just start dating Zoey Kravitz, not whatever he was doing with her, how could you start hooking up with Zoey Kravitz and all of this stuff. And he basically tells her like he lost his mind kind of, and that he really wants her. And I was starting to get annoyed, but then they showed us.
I was actually starting to enjoy it.
Really?
Juicy. Give me something.
Nah, I was like, no. I was like, no. Like, so, cause what? They're gonna get back together? I didn't want them to get back together, really. I want him to go away. Like, I want him to get into the NBA and not be a thing anymore. Anyway, so basically, you know, it was all in her head. And she was just, you know, dreaming that. And that was sad and pathetic.
And that was the episode.
No.
She went back into the room, the lights came on, the end.
What she said, Zoe goes back into the room and tells the girls that she couldn't call Cash. And then the lights came back on and they have a flash mob dance.
Yeah, what
7-Eleven style.
Yeah.
In the dorm rooms.
So basically the moral of the story is don't ditch your friends just because you got a new man, because your friends will always have your back.
Yeah, we've been filming for only 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. Wait, she deleted Cash out of her phone.
That's it.
Look, guys, we plan on reviewing other things. We have, I guess I could announce it today. Like, we have some things in store.
What you announcing? You announcing to me too. I don't know what the news is.
We just have a few things in store, okay? Like, I'm super excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. And I'm talking before we're even halfway done with what we need to be done with. So, but I guess you guys can kind of guess what we have coming if you want. But these reviews are getting dead. Like, something else needs to give. I love ABC Family, but this is not for my grown ass. This is not for me.
And that's what I was just telling somebody. I'm just too grown for the fairy tale and for the nonsense.
I've been through it, been there, done
yeah,
that.
The fact that I've been through it and I know, like, this is just not how it goes and it's dumb. I'm over it. Did you have to?
Some water mukbang for you guys.
Mukbang.
We can't find the preview for next week to even try to predict what's gonna happen. At this point, I give this episode a my 12-year-old me would have given this episode a 4.
12-year-old you.
It was very nothing happened. Nothing happened. It was a blackout. I would have loved if they like played Manhunt or something. Ran around school and had an adventure. But I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over grownish. I still love Yara and Chloe and Hallie. How many episodes are in this show? Alright, let me just close out the thing. That's it for this review. Please let me know what you guys think about Grownish. Can you stop so I can do my outro?
You put me on a mission and then get
Did
back.
you find it?
I don't know. I don't think so. Season 4.
Charity case. So we done with the song titles?
No, this is a totally different show.
I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah, I've heard the charity case.
Thank you guys for coming back to my channel and checking out this review.
Hopefully next week we'll have a better episode to review.
Yeah, because I'm not having anything to work with. Like, I'm just telling you guys what happened.
We're just filling up the 20 minutes. So, what'd you do today?
I went to school. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. Why am I filming this Grownish review? Like, literally, it was not that great.
This whack-ass Grownish review. That's the thing.
Thank you guys for coming. Subscribe, please. Hit the subscribe button. I got some other stuff coming besides just Grownish reviews.
Yeah.
And you don't want to miss it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about Grownish this week.
Yeah, maybe we're tripping. Maybe we're missing something.
Yeah, maybe I'm like too negative and I'm just like not watching it through the rose-colored glasses.
Alright. Peace.
Bye.
Bring out your happy pill and come back when you're sedated.